welcome back to my channel in which we make everyday lifestyle changes for a happy, healthier life. If you're new to my channel, this channel is mostly just focused on making healthy changes, ways to make healthy changes so that you can feel and be happier in your everyday life. Today we're going to talk about something that I just realized the other day as I was happily lecturing my child about food, that I became that mom. Now, the way the conversation went is my daughter is not eating her lunch, and especially when I make her lunch, it's very frustrating because I make her a full meal, make her a balanced meal. I provide her veggies, I provide her fruit or some form of yogurt or something like that. I provide her a main dish, normally some sort of sandwich or a roll-up or something that would help her be satisfied and focused throughout the day without weighing her down with junk. And so when she doesn't eat it, I get a little annoyed because I go, why didn't you eat your food? Now, I remember when I was a kid why I didn't eat my food, and that was mostly because I wanted to go out and play. And she's the same exact way. She doesn't want to eat her food because she wants to get done so she can go outside and she can play with her friends. And that's great, but she needs to build these habits now so that way in the future she doesn't have bad habits such as skipping meals. And also she ends up getting out of school with her dad, and her dad picks her up and she is famished. Like, she wants to eat everything in the house. She's so hungry, and that leads to eating unhealthy foods. And at that point in time, her dad is waking up, or this is pretty much his first meal of the day or his lunch of the day, and so he's gonna choose foods that will make him happy. And I'm not one to tell him what to do. That is his life and his lifestyle. That's what his choices are. But when it comes to my daughter, I really want to make sure that she understands what's healthy. And what is healthy is not eating out at McDonald's every day. So this is the third or fourth day that I found out that dinner was, or her afternoon snack was McDonald's. And I have nothing against McDonald's. Girl, I like McDonald's French fries. I love their cheeseburgers. They are the most unhealthiest things in the world, but I love them. I do. I enjoy them every once in a while. Like, when I really want to have that naughty snack. And the thing is that after I'm done eating it, I was like, really, did I really just eat those calories? Because it wasn't all that satisfying. But that's what it is that they go and they enjoy. She gets to play at the toy place, and he eats his food and gets to relax a little bit while she's playing. And I get it. I understand. I'm not dissing anyone who has had that situation. But I was a little frustrated because, one, she didn't eat her food. Like, she didn't eat her lunch. And then two, it's McDonald's again. And for the fourth day in the row, or the third day in the row that week, or at least that's what it felt like. Every time I asked where she ate, it was McDonald's. So I was a little annoyed. And so I finally was like, look, I don't mind that you and your dad go eat out every once in a while. I don't even mind where you eat. That's up to you guys. But can we not eat McDonald's every single day? I don't think that's good. And honestly, I think you guys shouldn't be eating it at all. And if you are gonna eat something after school, it should be a healthy snack, a fruit, cheese and crackers, something that is better than McDonald's. Even yogurt or something is better than McDonald's. And my daughter did throw back, you know, she did mention something that wasn't, you know, super healthy and that I allow her to have. And I said, yeah, you're right, I agree, but it's not an everyday occurrence, and it's only once in a while, and it's a treat. And that's the focus. It's about a balance. Every single day doesn't have to be strict rules, no eating this and that and the other. It's all about balance. But every single day eating McDonald's is building yourself up for an unhealthy life. It just is. It's not healthy. one good example is if you've ever watched Super Size Me. Now, he had McDonald's 3 times a day, but the concept is there. Every single day, it's not healthy. And I was like, I don't care if you guys choose one day. And I was like, if I have to talk to your dad about this, I will, but I want you to start understanding what is and what isn't healthy. And so that was the conversation. Like, that's where that went. And then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, when did I become that mom? When I was younger, and even when I was married, I had the conversation multiple times that I wasn't going to deprive my child. Watching these parents not allowing their kids to have soda or juice, like, what kind of parents are those? Like, those kids, they need to be able to live and enjoy life. They should be able to have soda. And I don't let my daughter have soda every day. I won't. It's not in my house. It's not around. I don't particularly like her having juice either, and that's a whole nother story because she's not getting enough water throughout the day. And so that's where the challenge comes in, is that I am trying to do things healthy, but I'm also trying to teach my daughter that she can't deprive herself. Because the last thing I want, which is something that I did as a kid, the last thing I want her to do is go, I have graduated, I'm an adult now, I can choose my own food, I can buy my own stuff, it's my money, and then I ended up having a 500 calorie this tall mocha every single day. Every day, because that's what I was allowed to do. It was my choice, nobody else's money. I was allowed to decide to do that, and that's exactly what I did. And that's where I probably gained most of my freshman 20s from, is from those stupid damn drinks. And coffee is not bad for you if you don't add a bunch of fat condensed milk in with it. So it is what it is, you know. I did what I did, but so I'm trying to get her to understand that she can have these things, just not all the time. Birthday parties, we can have cake and ice cream and soda and chips and junk food. We can have pizza every once in a while. We can have a healthy pizza. We can enjoy different types of pizzas. But it's not an everyday thing. We can go to McDonald's, have a cheeseburger and some french fries, but it shouldn't be every single day, maybe not even every week. It should be more like a once in a while thing. Just that. And I can't control her dad, but I can control her. So when I was married, our biggest thing was like, we wouldn't allow, soda. And I remember that conversation. I completely agreed with him at the time, that we were going to allow our child to have soda because it's not bad for you and stuff like that. But after I had her and her health became my priority, I know what certain things do to people and how their life, can be hurt by these items such as soda. She's not allowed to have soda every single day. And I sit there and I think about it. I'm like, does that make me a bad parent? And although it could be seen as bad from some people, I don't care. It's her life that I'm concerned about, and her future, and her being healthy is my main priority. Her creating healthy habits is my main priority. So after that conversation, we had that nice long conversation. She says to me, she goes, Mom, I didn't know this was a rule. That's not fair. I didn't know that it was that I wasn't allowed, that it was a rule. And I was like, no, this isn't a rule. This isn't my rule. This is you need to understand why it's not healthy, and you need to understand why I don't want you doing this, and I want you to make that decision for yourself and for your dad. So next time he wants to know what you want to eat, you tell him you don't want McDonald's. Tell him that you want him to get healthy snacks at home that you can get after school, and explain to him why. And if you want me to, be more than happy to talk to your dad, because I have no problem talking to your dad about this. And that's one thing that is nice. I mean, a lot of you separated parents out there, divorced parents or whatnot, probably have this similar situation, and I hope that you have a relationship like me and her dad, my daughter's dad, have, which we have some sort of understanding with each other. I can't control him. I'm not going to. There's never going to be. I'm going to try to control him, but he wants what I want, and that is a healthy, happy daughter at the end of the day. And if he thinks that something isn't going to make her healthy or happy, then I know that we'll be able to talk it through and work something out. If it doesn't happen, then my job is to make sure that she's healthy the other times during the day, the rest of the day, that she has healthy dinners and she has water always around and things like that, because that's what I can control, and that's what I'm going to control. So I find it funny that's where my life went, that it became that mom. My daughter at one point in time, juice, I was okay with juices pretty much all the time, because at least she was drinking something. And now I regret that, because apple juice is so high in sugar and other juices are so high in sugar. But I think the biggest thing is that I gave her high C, or no, is it high C? I think I gave her high C. It was like the fruit punch one with the kid with the weird hair, and I gave that to her, and she went crazy. And everybody's like, it's a myth on the sugar rush, or it's a myth on the red dye number whatever, but my daughter went berserk on this drink. I thought that somebody had just hooked her up to an adrenaline machine, and she just went off. She was bouncing off the walls. She was acting crazy, and I was like, never again. High C is not allowed in my house ever again. And the sad thing is, I had like this huge jug that was like this big, and I was like, why? So I had to just dump it out, because she can't have it. She's crazy on it, and the child is like nuts. So whether or not like that's an actual truth at all, I don't know, but for my child it is a truth. Like, she doesn't understand what sugar, I mean, at that time she didn't understand what sugar rush was, or she didn't understand what being hyper was, or anything like that. So it was like true to me that this is like, this actually is going on with my child, that she can't have this drink because of that. So you'll get to know your child and their abilities, especially if you have a little one right now. Don't, like, it's easier to not start a habit than it is to correct a habit. So start young with healthy treats and healthy snacks, make them enjoy it. I have a friend whose son absolutely loved vegetables for the longest time, and I think he still does. I think I've asked about it, but yeah, he just loves vegetables, and that's great, and encourage that, because hey, I would much rather a kid have a whole entire meal mostly of vegetables than a meal full of junk. And that's the mom, like, she started that, and that's great. I think that is a wonderful thing she did. And so I'm that mom. I never wanted to be that mom when I was younger, but I am that mom. So it's not a bad thing. You're not a bad, horrible mom for not allowing your child to have certain things in their life. You're trying to make your child healthy, and so if you feel guilty about that, don't. And quiz your kids every once in a while. Find out what they think is healthy. I want to do a quiz. Okay. So I'm here with Vanessa, and I'm gonna ask her some questions.
Marshmallow Man.
And little Marshmallow Man.
Hello.
And I'm gonna ask her some questions, and she's gonna answer them. So, yes. Vanessa, what do you think healthy means?
You feel good and you eat healthy.
What does eating healthy mean to you?
You have to eat good vegetables.
Good vegetables? Just vegetables, or what else?
Vegetables, fruit, no candy.
No candy. Now, does that mean you can never have candy?
No,
No? You
that
don't think
doesn't
so?
mean that you can never have candy.
Right. What else do you think is healthy?
Tea?
Yeah. You could argue tea is healthy. Do you think anything else is healthy besides just eating healthy?
Apple juice is healthy.
Apple juice has a lot of sugar in it, doesn't it? No, you don't think so?
Not that much sugar.
Not that much sugar? What about water?
Yes.
Water good for you? So,
Much.
what about
Marshmallows are good for you.
are marshmallows good for you?
Yeah.
I think marshmallows a lot of sugar.
Marshmallows are good.
Especially
for
when it's a
me.
big giant marshmallow man trying to squish you.
Squish. I am not a big one. I am a small baby marshmallow.
Alright. So, what about being active? Running and playing, you think that's
You
good for you?
Tell me what.
Oh, sorry.
Active means you run, play, and scream.
And scream.
And
Oh.
scream.
Careful, don't knock over the camera.
And
Do you think that's healthy?
scream.
Well, maybe not the scream part.
And scream. And scream and swim.
What do you think is the best thing about eating healthy and being active?
You don't get sick.
Don't get sick as much, yeah. What about feeling good? Yeah.
That's the thing. Still, I said that already.
You did, you said that in the very beginning, didn't you? Anyways, if you find this video helpful at all, please give it a like. Comment down below what you struggle with your children. I'd love to hear about it. Until next time, you guys have a great day.